Alright guys, we're gonna show here, I'm gonna show a move to how to open the guard, okay, without giving too much chance to the other guy to start passing your guard. So by the time you finish open your guard, you set up to play your game, okay? So it's a very basic move. People practice this a lot in Brazil, but it's a very important move in order for you to open your guard in a safe position and able to, from there, sweep or submit the guy, having already a good control. Okay guys, so I'm going to open my guard. I control this arm, the arm that's forward, okay, with one hand, both hands, or one hand and one hand on the collar. My other knee is going to bend and go on his sternum, okay, the opposite knee. So it would be this knee here, goes on his sternum, and I go off the floor. That puts him on balance, so he can't start doing nothing at this stage. So I come back and I have the leg on the hip and the leg on the biceps, okay. His arm, because I was pulling his arm, and his arm was here before, so his arm is entirely inside my legs, okay? So which is really good to go for a triangle, right? So right now I do what? I keep here this leg on the way over the neck, and then my other leg comes on top. I put this arm to the side, bring my hands over here, and I just pull down, okay? Making the guy tap. One more time. So, I control the arm that's forward, open my guard, straight away I put the knee on the sternum and move myself off the floor. Very important to move myself off the floor because that will make the guy unbalanced. So when I come back, I'm in a good position here and he's not in a good position. Okay? From here, I'm going to move this leg over the neck. And as I go, I do a little touch, little kick on his shoulder here. And at the same time, I'm passing my leg, chop me over the neck, I'm pushing his arm towards his leg here, here. And close my triangle, hand goes on top, and put your elbow here. Your elbow locks his arm on that side of your body, where you want it. Now just squeeze and move your hip a slightly bit sideways here. That's it. Okay guys, now we're going to show how a triangle can become an armbar, okay? In a lot of positions, when the guy starts to defend the triangle, especially when he's initiating his defense against a triangle, we can change easily and surprise the guy with an armbar, okay? Very important to make the use of your hips, okay? And elevate your hips in order to put this position, because normally the guy will be tapping really quick, okay? From close guard, I want to open my guard in safety, so what I'll do, control the arm that's forward, my knee comes on the sternum, and I put my weight on the person here. Move out a bit, putting the leg on the hip, and the one on the biceps, yeah? As soon as I feel it's a good time, I pull this arm here, put a triangle on the person. Okay, but sometimes the person starts to come closer to me with his knees, okay, and posture up, and I'm not going to have much. He grabs my leg here, and I'm not going to have much triangle here right now. It's very hard. The person is really close to me, the strong guy. It's hard for me to do a triangle, okay. Options here. I'm going to change my leg. So my leg now was closing this way, ideally, okay. I'm going to change to the other side, to close there, and then I'm going to grab his arm and extend my hip, extend my body, bringing my hip forward. And very important to bring your hip forward, pulling his arm down at the same time. That's it. Okay, so you try go for triangle, but the triangle is not closed, and the guy initiates his defense, pulling your leg down and bringing his legs right underneath your body here. It's really good posture right now. Hard to put this triangle. Okay, we're going to change for armbar. What I'll do, I was closing my triangle initially here. I'm going to change to the other side. Okay, doesn't need to be so locked. It's just the idea of having the leg here to here. Now I'm going to elevate my hip and pull his arm down. Boom. That's it.
So guys, again, same position here. I'm gonna control the arm, move my knee on his sternum to get a good control. Bring my hip off the floor to bring his leg on the hip. When I come back, I have a great control. And he doesn't have a good position to start passing my guy. Okay? From here, alright, I'm gonna go for the triangle. And the guy is gonna initiate his defense. So as I went there, to do the triangle, the guy arrived close to me, put his hand on my pants, and start to push my legs down here, all right? So become harder for me to do the triangle. What I'm gonna do right now, supposedly I was closing my triangle here, okay, but he initiated the defense. Now I'm gonna change my leg for this side here, and I'm gonna grab his arm and elevate my hip up. This way, Then he taps in a armbar, okay? So initially my triangle was here. He started defense. I'm gonna grab his arm here, all right? At the same time I grab his arm, I change my legs here to the other side and elevate off. That's it. Very important to elevate your hip. Because his elbow is here and I wanna put against my leg here. All right? So the hip does the job.
Okay guys, we're gonna do a variation now. When the guy starts defending that triangle, I'm going to change for an omaplata, okay?
Alright guys, so now I'm going to change the triangle. I'm going to put a triangle and the guy will defend this triangle in a way that would be better for me to change for omaplata, okay? He'll be giving to me the chance to perform omaplata. So what I'll do right now, control the arm, knee on the sternum, okay? Here. So I go off the floor here, putting him unbalanced. My weight is on him, so he can't do much now. So my leg now goes back on the hip, the other one on the biceps. Okay? Then I'm going to go for the triangle, passing the leg over and pushing the arm to the side. But as I was doing this, he came close to me and he started opening his arm here on the other side. Okay? What I'll do now, guys, my triangle cannot close from here. It's pushing well, strong guy, his arms on the other side. So instead of trying to go for the triangle, I'm going to change for the omoplata. How I'm going to do that? I elevate my hip because I need to find his hands there. I need to get a good grip. So I elevate my hip a little bit and get the hand here. Okay? Make sure I have the fabric here of the wrist. Okay? Once I grab here, I'm going to have to go off the floor, push his face here. And in the air, I'll change my hips direction. My legs are now pointing this way. My legs will be pointing that way. Okay? And in the middle of the way, as soon as they come up, when they go down, I push my heels heavy, make them heavier, so they can go and flatten him down. They can bring himself down. Okay? Once I get here, guys, after I make my heels very heavy, so it's harder for him to come back up, which is one of his defenses. Okay? Now I grab his lapel here and I get out a little bit of it. So I flat him on the floor. So that makes it impossible for him to escape right now. Then what I do? Bend this leg first, bend that leg. Now I just lift my knee towards his neck, not towards the shoulder. Okay? Towards the neck, you're gonna have much more pressure. The guy tap. When you want to release omoplata, you never go forward, because forward you'll be increasing the pressure. So basically what you do, you sit backwards, opening your legs. Let the guy out escape.